What is good, everybody? Welcome back. It's time for another game. Going up against the New York Knicks. Let's see if we can get another win.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the 90s NBA was physical, and no team embodied that more than the Knicks. When the league cracked down with rule changes in 1997, it was seen as a direct response to New York. Then Nick Doc Rivers said, those were anti-Nick rules, obviously aimed at us because we did those things so much more and so much harder than everybody else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Clock at 6. Finney Smith passes to Wood. And the 3-ball is good.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
Brunson against Doncic. And it's Quickly in the corner. They get it back. Out to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Shoots the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Robinson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
I did that earlier.
A screen by Robinson. Here's Barrett. The shot misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
What gun are you using?
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Barrett. Robinson with the block. They recover it. Wood can't hit. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barrett against Dinwiddie. Barrett kicks to Brunson. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Really just struggling here.
What about Dak
in the first
Prescott?
few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Now, here's Doncic. In the game against Detroit, very impressive.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And finished off by Robinson.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Inside, Randall. Goes up again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. For New York, they've got just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Brunson. Out to Barrett. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Mavericks timeout call.
Timeout. Players need to get some Gatorade.
Now he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Luka Doncic.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now, here's Doncic, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others.
And one.
And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Brunson, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And the dunk by Powell.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson kicks to Toppin. There's a good screen. That is the pass to Hartenstein. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch. More than better finish.
Working.
Doncic against
Playing ball. Vice City.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Cold War.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
One of my friends got mad at me because I was running people over.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now here's Powell. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Toppin with the steal. And Brunson, here we go. Count the basket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got 12.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
You remember me.
Yes, sir.
A beautiful reverse layup.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
The drive by Doncic. It's good. Now
Who are you
he's
playing?
shooting 6 for 7.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fournier against Dinwiddie.
Who's that red tape quarters?
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Tries to save it out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, who you throwing the ball to?
And a chance here to check out some stats for R.J. Barrett.
You said
1:22 left to play in the first. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Knicks trail by 7. Now Brunson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now here's Powell, and it's blocked.
that pressure
Is
is.
my favorite team.
46
One of my
seconds
coworkers'
left in the
favorite
first.
teams.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. That shot is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
And here are the Knicks now after the Mavericks pick up 3.
Excuse me.
Right side Fournier. They need this. Oh, that's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Doncic outside from deep 3-point range. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Mavericks lead by 13. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
It's only 13 points.
Just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And we also have seen them.
Did you hear about the Kyrie Irving trade to Mags?
Yeah, I was questioning about that.
Mavs.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 13-point
Firstly,
game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers.
I just said we needed
and
a
that's
center.
The third of 4 straight played at home. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's quickly in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the dunk by Robinson. And different
I really don't like when we have to
different
trade picks
officials.
away just to
Something
get
that might
one
be called a
person.
foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Doncic against quickly. Here's Kleba. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Oh, my God.
And the Mavericks lead by 13. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from.
Kleba was limping. That's
Just
why I
lost
took the
sense of
foul.
time And the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Davis Bertans checks in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Fournier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard.
And you love seeing
Yeah, a good point.
one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a
While you traded Fournier,
He says,
He's right
just
there.
run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism.
I never had Fournier. Only on last year's game.
Following Evan Fournier's 3. From deep, Wood. Randall grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking?
he's playing for Knicks.
Good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team is really a
Not for math.
kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit,
Last
They wanna
year's game
win,
he
and
was.
This team is definitely
Well,
capable
I-
of doing that.
Here's quickly following the score by Dallas. Robinson up top. Bertans defending. And Fournier kicks to quickly. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Barrett. The Mavericks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Baseline J on the way. That one goes in.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout, Dallas.
What about Pro MVP?
Suns looking like a super team.
Say that again.
The Knicks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Ntilikina. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Reddish. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start. They've gone from simmer to medium heat.
Phoenix Suns looking like a good team.
Close this gap.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's now get an update on Maxi Kleber's injury with David Aldridge. Dave, what's the news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He confirms that it is a sprained
Now let's see what we can do with their super team.
It's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. You don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. And so it's Dallas with it. Following the score by New York. Bertans finds McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
So for the Knicks, Hartenstein,
A million.
he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And it's Jalen Brunson
A
in for
million.
Quickly. Both free throws
He
good
said a
from
million,
McGee.
Dad.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider the market and the status this franchise has within the team.
Now, here's Barrett. Last game he had 34 points. Here's Ntilikina. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line.
How many do you have? 3.
That free throw good from Reddish. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Barrett. The Mavericks making the shot.
Hey, they're hard on his in the corner.
A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Feeds to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, I like the feel, Neely.
Do you like Call of Duty or 2K better?
I like playing both.
What was available.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line,
No,
guys.
he's doing a stick to Malou.
Numbers dropping off for him this year.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
I don't want him in. Not while he's injured. I don't want him to aggravate his injury even more, even though he's day to day.
And he makes both free throws. 1:49 left here in the second.
Ooh.
Hardy passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside.
Made Jalen Brunson look like an idiot.
Well, let's see his stats. Does that prove it enough right there?
Yeah.
1:39 left to play in the first half. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career. Has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation. And I don't see that changing.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones
Get
that
out.
get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Barrett.
Mavericks lead 52-42.
Now, here's Hardy. Brunson covering. Here's Finney-Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Props to Finney-Smith. I mean, going up strong, earns himself a trip to the line.
Dallas shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Not.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Yeah,
That's the
I wish
result
I
of
could watch you on
attacking the rim
Twitch.
and being physical.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Toppin.
I'd love to get my laugh on.
Now, here's Hardy. Guarded by Reddish. Whoops, they pick off the pass. In the corner, it's Toppin. To the middle, Hartenstein. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They kick it out to Green. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
There's Green with the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
Playing domination.
Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. You got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And as we turn back to analyze that first half of action, safe to say it was full of Luka magic.
You don't need to be a genius to know that shooting over 50% is a good thing. You got some big shoulders carrying this offense.
Is that why my shoulders are so big from carrying this show for so long? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Knicks trail by 9. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Basket counts.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Doncic. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's making a video called Comedy Crusher. A channel called Comedy Crusher.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
I would love to get my laugh on.
Slam dunk by Robinson.
Watching you.
Rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out?
I'm new.
Maybe. Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use
Crusher. I'm new.
They could get.
And Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic outside. Driving in. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Randall. He's got 6. They retain possession. And it's quickly missing. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wood in the post. He's defended by Randall. Wood with the bucket.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing quickly. No good from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dinwiddie against Quickly. And here's Brunson. Back to Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Quickly against Dinwiddie. To get open is Robinson. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Randall. Dallas calls timeout.
56.
They have not taken the timeout yet.
It's time for T-shirt. Feel that rhythm, man. Here's your icebreaker,
Get your own deer jerky.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Whatever.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Fournier against Dinwiddie. Fournier gets a wide open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
When it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll, where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Luka Doncic. Second personal foul.
Knicks trail by 9. Quickly with it. 8 points for him. Fournier in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's quickly after the Mavericks pick up 3. A floater. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Kleber.
I don't know.
Over Randall. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Kleber. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
It's hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Quickly the pass to Randall. Back to Quickly. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Finney-Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
And Fournier kicks to Randall with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
For 3, Fournier, good on the triple. Fournier's got 10 points.
Hey, why are we taking all these timeouts?
A good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Mavericks timeout call.
A different look for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson.
I went on a 12-4 run and we're still taking timeouts. The other one they should be taking timeouts.
Ball comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Toppin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Doncic.
65.
Out to Hardaway. A 3-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 16. Quickly with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Out of hand on it. outside Hardaway. Over Reddish. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Fires from deep. And another three from New York.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Doncic passes to Wood. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Quickly. Launches it. Mavericks with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Doncic looking it over. Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead, they lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson. To the paint, Powell with the steal.
Yeah, Hardaway, what you stop
Here's
for?
Hardaway. Unable to get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. It's Randall with the drive, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Doesn't have the fastest release. Randall has to hit that one with the hand in his face.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Brunson. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Doncic finds Wood. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Randall no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Doncic passes to Wood. Over Randall. Randall with some nice D.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Nice shot from 10 feet out. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's my scope, Russia.
Now he's finally starting to come around.
Wood, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson's
wow.
the floor. Here's Barrett. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Brunson against Doncic. From deep, Wood. That doesn't go either for Wood.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Brunson. after Luka Doncic's bucket.
We've been so unlucky tonight with his throws.
Randall a screen on Hardaway. Barrett wide open. He fires. And it
Yeah,
goes
he's throwing the ball
out of
too.
bounds. Last touch by Barrett. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Toppin. And quickly in for Fournier. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Bertans for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Look at the clock. 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Barrett. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ntilikina. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Barrett for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the inside. Powell gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Bertans against Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Doncic, great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
New York calls timeout. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Barrett. And then Randall slams it in.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic dishes to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been
Yeah, how's
on
Brunson look
You
now?
don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Knicks trail by 14. Randall surveying the D. The shot from 20 feet away. And too long on the shot.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Doncic passes to McGee. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Brunson kicks to quickly. There's the feed to Randall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 34 points.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees, you know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Wood can't hit.
That's funny. I am you.
Trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having.
Yeah, he's me, and I'm you.
Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
I guess he was watching Rush Hour 3.
Open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket.
Because guess what, Crusher?
And that aggression paid off.
He is me, and I'm you.
Great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a
two-game
series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
He is me, and I'm you.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time, and
3.
they have to do it one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Brunson after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Barrett. Here's the floater. And the shot goes down.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Now, here's Doncic. From 8. No good from Finney Smith. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. 15-point game.
Lined up and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Doncic against Brunson. No good from Finney Smith. Now the Knicks with it. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And that will conclude this video. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed another win. Let's see if we can get another win in the next game. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.